Chelsea may not even know about this, but he was basically, no, I can't say this. I will say that. He says no. He's outside of a hotel. He was on a date, okay, and he had the valet. This is like, you weren't born. So nasty. Outside the hotel, Sean was next to the valet, and he says, can you get my Porsche? Did you hear that? Capital P with a Porsche. And a homeless gentleman comes up, and Sean talks to anybody and everybody. And of course, to impress the date, he engages the vagrant and the homeless guy, and he was, of course, a bum. And he came up and started talking to the guy, like, look at me, I'm a social worker, I'm talking to these people, I engage, I'm a man of the people. So anyway, Sean talked to this guy, and the guy actually had, does anybody know the BUM sweatshirts back then? He actually happened to be wearing that too, and he was a bum. Anyway, Sean's talking to this guy, and Sean's Porsche rolls up, and he's like, here comes my Porsche. And he goes to and the bum says, Is that your Porsche? Sean's like, why, yes it is. And the bum says, it's not a very good one. Okay, and that was Sean. Okay, he said it was I'd say not a very good one. It's the Porsche. So those are the funny stories. Everybody has funny stories, but I would, I'm going to go a bit serious here. But Sean is the most loyal brother. He's the most loyal son. He's the most loyal friend. I know there's a lot of people can attest to that in this room. And another quick one. But during high school, I got beaten up by a guy in high school, and badly. And Sean, about a month later, Sean and I were at the party, and the guy was there. He was with his buddy Brendan Burroughs and Casey. His name is Casey. And Sean decided to engage this guy. And Sean was lanky, skinny, kind of nerdy guy in high school,
Really?
He went after this guy, and they were on the ground, and the guy kind of got Sean down on the ground, But that moment, I mean, honestly, like, I had a big brother, and he stood up for me, He's my brother, and that night, he got out of that big pile of crud, and him and I were walking back to my car, or the 1979 Caprice Classic station wagon. Yeah, it was awesome. And we're walking arm in arm and kind of over, I remember this so distinctly, my arm over his shoulder, and we're crying about it, like, man. We walked back, it was almost like we were war heroes, but that guy stood up for me. And I think what it comes down to, his loyalty to everybody, his friends, everybody, is going to transcend into this relationship and this marriage, and I think it's such a beautiful thing. And I love you, man. And he's been there for me, and he has no doubt he'll be there for you, Chelsea. And again, as far as as far as Chelsea goes, Chelsea, you're amazing. I met you actually on Skype in Europe. And I was on vacation, and I was in Hamburg with Sean, and Sean said, I got this amazing girlfriend, and she's, you're going to meet her on Skype. And I was like, okay, well, have you ever met her, Sean? yeah, Skype. I'm a Skyper. So I met Chelsea very briefly in the hotel room. Ryan, this is Chelsea. And I said, hey, Chelsea. He goes, Ryan, you can get out of the room right now. I got to talk to Chelsea. Okay, and then fast forward about 3 years later, and I had a chance to meet Chelsea in person for the first time in the springtime. And I got off the plane, and it was Oklahoma UT, and I happened to be wearing a maroon shirt by accident. And then Chelsea, when she saw me, she fell in love with me because she's like, you were wearing a maroon shirt for, right? You love it. Oh, crimson. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, bad joke. Okay, maroon, crimson. Okay, so. Anyway, Chelsea is amazing, and I saw the look in her eyes when she saw Sean tonight, both times. We saw him for the first time, and then when you were exchanging your vows, and you love this guy to death, and he's going to bring nothing but happiness to you. And you two are an amazing couple. You have an amazing family. And one final thing is that I think this is kind of a celebration not only of your marriage, but I'd say everybody's marriages in this room. It's such a great night. And you just got to celebrate the love that we've, the priest talked about it all. And I love you guys, and welcome to our family, Chelsea. I'm sorry, but it's amazing. So thank you very much. A toast to Sean and Chelsea.